I'm not afraid.
Yeah. It's been a ride.
So here's the courtroom where I was first sentenced in 2014, and this is the jail where I was held, not for the entire 40 months. It was for a period of time, but not for the entire 40 months. You may have heard about this jail because it's a supermax, and that's where they were holding Joaquin, what's his last name? El Chapo. Any cars that are here obviously are judges, law enforcement, or some sort of security detail, because you can't even get to this part from the public street. Now, I want you to see this right here again, and I'm kind of giving you a piece here. This is, and if you could zoom in a little bit, so that way you could actually see the bars here. This is where I was. Out of the 40 months, I was probably here for about 18 months or so toward the beginning, and I served the last year here. And I want you to notice the contrast, how beautiful the brick is over here, or the limestone. I think it's some of it on the inside is marble, and which is the courthouse itself. And the courthouse is stunning. It's actually the one, it's named after Thurgood Marshall, first black Supreme Court justice. It is an absolutely beautiful courthouse. And on this side, you see how gray and was actually brown and dirty and dusty this is. Something else I want you to know, perhaps you would not know unless, of course, you went through this experience. Underneath my feet is the tunnel which separates this federal facility from every other federal jail in the country. In fact, this is why they brought so many people here, and they designate it as a supermax. Most other federal facilities, they have to take you by bus or some sort of caravan from the courthouse to the jail. This is the only federal facility in the entire country where there's such proximity that people are moved underground. I need you to understand this. Under my feet, as we speak, people are being moved in shackles, not handcuffs. There's a difference. There's one thing to be handcuffed, I'm talking about shackles. You do not see this on television. It is something unlike you. People talk about they'll never forget, and I talk about this in the book. People talk about the clang of the cells. I'll never forget the sound of the chains dragging against the concrete floor as many of us were brought from back and forth from the courthouse. It's something you could not imagine. This spot is actually where one of the first auction blocks in the United States was. This was where they sold slaves. 400 years and 300 years and even up to 200 years ago, this was where they sold slaves, and they called them commodities. Now, of course, a stone's throw away is Wall Street, and they sell commodities, but it's paper commodities. But under my feet, the United States government is still in the business of trafficking humans. Forget what you heard.
Then you know that you're not alone.